So today I decided to share my gruesome, traumatizing labor story. Yeah. So basically, it started off so freaking easy, like any other, because I knew what to expect. I'm a mom, so with my son, it wasn't that problematic or having any difficulties. So my daughter was born 29 of January, and I started feeling labor pain, I think 25. I went to the clinic, they checked me, and they were like, yeah, you're showing signs, but it's not that. So yeah, they told me that they were seeing some labor changes, labor signs, something like that. So I was like, okay. They just asked me if I wanted to call me an ambulance. I was like, no, I just knew that it was not time yet. So I went back home. And I said, yeah, it's in case if anything happens during the night, obviously I'll Uber myself to the hospital. And then that was 27 January. And then during the night, obviously the pains got worse and worse, but they were inconsistent, the back pains. And then 28, I was supposed to go to the hospital, but I was like, it's not yet time. And I knew that our hospitals were very strict. If you don't give birth within the same 24 hours that you've been admitted, they're going to chase you away, something like that. So I knew that I had to go back home. I had to stay at home. So that's what I did. I stayed at home until 29 January, obviously. During that night, I was feeling so much pain. My legs were in pain, like the liver pain. I've never felt anything like this. The liver pains were in my legs. My legs were in so much pain. I could walk properly. Like, yeah, everything seemed fine. To cut the story short, I arrived at the hospital by, I think it was around 11. Yes. The moment they checked my book, they realized that, oh God, it's not my time yet. They called the doctor, they did the sauna and stuff, and they were like, it's not your time. You're not supposed to be giving birth now. You're way off by a few weeks. So we want to check if everything is right with the baby. They did that. Those pains were coming and going, like you would expect your labor pains, right? Yeah. So the doctor checked and he was like, yeah, it's not time. Let's take you to another room where they're going to start putting those medicines, tubes to stop my the contractions and the labor process basically. And they were like, we just want to do this for a few weeks. I think they said, I don't remember the exact time because with the pains and stuff. So I was like, okay, fine, cool. And then I we went that side. That is when those intense labor pains started. My legs, guys. Even when I think about it, my blood runs. My legs were in so much pain. Like, oh God. And the doctor was busy putting the tubes. They already gave me, I think, pills. I don't remember. I don't remember much from that day. And I was like, okay. Doctor started with his processes, and then before he could be done, I was like, doctor, my baby is gonna come. Can you make plans? Somebody to come and help me out with this, because regardless, the baby's coming. He was like, no, my sister, you're not supposed to push. I'm like, it's not a matter of me wanting to do it or not. It's a matter of how fast it's good. My baby's coming. I just know she's coming, and this medicine is not gonna stop it. It's not gonna. Nothing is gonna help. I'm meeting this baby today and now. So while he was doing that, I'm like, the baby is coming. The doctor was, oh no, this is where things get so dark. This is where like the trauma starts immediately. I'm like, and remember, while the doctor is doing whatever he's doing, I keep on telling him to pause because the problem was my legs. The problem was with my legs. I have never felt any pain like that in my legs. So the doctor basically, I did not get any assistance from any nurse while I was giving birth. I just did it all by myself. I did it all by myself. And the tearing that I got, and then that is when they came. My daughter was, out, and then they came, do their stitches and whatnot. And, you know, here in South Africa, I don't know if it's done in every other country. Let me say, everything is basically free. Yeah, it's free to give birth, all those all those things, the nappies, they even provide clothes for when the baby is still at the hospital. So I was moved from that ward to another ward. Now, basically, now at this ward, you get to be checked by a doctor to see if everything is in order. So yeah, we went that side, and let me tell you, with a fresh stitch, the doctor has to test you with his fingers. Do you know what a fresh stitch is and how painful it is? I'll never forget it. They're squeezing anything out there. I don't know, anything basically, and that pain. And it baffles me to realize that why did he not see this? Because I later realized at the clinic that I had what we call, I think it's prolapse. Yeah, like your weak pelvic floor muscles, something like that. So basically, I don't know if it's allowed, but you can go and Google. I think it's prolapse. I don't remember the exact term, but it's something like that. Yeah, you can imagine. Go and Google it, and you will realize why I'm traumatized. So with all that, whenever I remember and the processes of healing from prolapse and still healing from it, I don't think I will ever go back to the labor ward. I will never ever go back. No one is gonna make me go back there. No amount of money. And I thought maybe I had healed from all this. But my daughter's last clinic appointment, they wanted to do pap smear. And the moment they mentioned this, my blood just ran cold. It just took me back there. I don't want anyone near me in that way ever again, anytime soon. And I realized, wow, such trauma. And I wonder how many women out there had this trauma, giving birth trauma, labor trauma, because to me it's trauma. I'm traumatized. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to know about it. I don't even want to hear anyone talking about these things. Because what I went through, I don't know. I can't even blame anyone for it. But my goodness. There will be a better day to tell this story. Today I'm just gonna stop there. I did not go into much details, and I'm sorry for that.